Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is Uncle Byron, and today we're going to be playing Rising World. Going to give it a check out. Looks kind of interesting. I don't know. I just loaded it in. The only setting I did was I made it so you can tap these things a little bit quicker. Because in my test, I was like, beating the crap out of these things. But see, it'll do it like that. You basically go into your settings, miscellaneous, and scroll down here to instant digging, survival only, hit on. If you want to leave it off, if you like that, that's up to you. But I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna play with it on. I mean, you still gotta gather stuff. You still gotta do the work. So it's not like you're cheating it in any way, really. But welcome to the channel. I'm also doing a Long Dark series if you want to check that out on the channel. All right, so I guess we'll just start off by grabbing some wood and stone, I guess, like pretty much every survival game I've ever played, really. Okay. Well, I don't know why games do that. Tell you, sometimes I wonder. Yeah, been working on just, some content here and there. And I thought I'd take a little break from recording on the Long Dark today. Kind of break it up a little bit. Try this game out, see what it's like. Got tomatoes, okay. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with this game. I played it for about 20 minutes or so. I crafted a workbench and a couple things and tested my settings, see where I was at. Now I guess I just have to gather some stuff, gather some resources, and be on our way. I don't know, do I need a lot of stone? Probably. I don't know. Probably would. I don't really know what the food thing's all about. I do know I was finding pumpkins, and I think I found a chili pepper or something before when I was logged in that last world I was doing. Yes, here's a pumpkin. I still do not have an eye for anything really, so probably running by stuff like a rook. That's fine. New game. Don't have any hours logged in this game whatsoever. Like I said, it was about 20 minutes. So, just got it. I got a few other games in mind I want to play on the channel. But I want to try to bring, not too overly edited gameplay because I'm not great at it, number one. And number two, I just think if you're going to look at a game, right, don't you want to see the game the way it really is? I know I like some of my favorite YouTubers for gaming, the gaming niche have always been those that just do some nice raw flowing footage so I can see exactly what I'm getting into in any given game. And I apologize if my mic seems like it's breaking up a little bit. I'm having an issue with the noise cancellation I'm trying to figure out still. I do have an interface. I could hook up an XLR mic, but the problem is there's a bad delay in the monitoring through the headphones. So I got to figure that out yet. I'm working on it. So right now, I guess I did see that you can't drink salt water, which makes sense. It's ocean water, you don't want to drink that. So I guess I got to look for water I can drink somewhere. Maybe a river or something, or I don't know. We'll find out. But I guess it would probably be worth my while finding a good source of water so I can have somewhere to, I guess, set up a temporary base of some kind. I know this is iron because I grabbed that earlier when I was on. Assuming gonna need that. Or it wouldn't be there, right? Trying to figure out what things are. Okay, those are potatoes. So I assume you cook them or bake them or just eat them. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to try this out, see what it's about. See what it's all about. You know what I mean? Okay, there's a cow down there. I don't know how much wood I'm going to need. It's like any other survival game I've ever played, probably a decent amount of it, right? Okay, here we got corn, it looks like. Yep, corn on the cob. Good old corn. So I'm going to try to keep these videos between 30 and 40 minutes, probably more toward 30. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube channels and what to do, what not to do, and it's like, I just want to give people my honest opinion on stuff I'm playing. A longtime PC gamer, but brand new at YouTube creator, so I'm learning. And it's gonna be a continuing learning process. So I'm in no hurry to make the channel big or anything like that. I just wanna just something I've always wanted to do, and I had a chance now to do it. So here I am doing it. It's just a little bit about Uncle Byron. That I'm a little crazy. So and a bonehead. It's a nice game though. I like the way it looks. All right, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, look at a cow. What's that? Oh, more potatoes. I think I would have learned that the first time. I don't really see any water. Can you find it on like the edges, I wonder? Of like the ocean or whatever? Like clean water? There's got to be clean water somewhere. Oh, more iron. Grab that. I'm not exactly sure what I need it for. I know I opened up some recipes. What we got here? Ooh, looks like marijuana. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, guys. I'm still new at this. All right, I suppose I'll grab the fibers. Usually you make, what, string or cloth or got a watermelon. Just feel kind of weird, though, beating up iron and stone with an axe, but hey. I didn't make the game, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Byron is innocent. This time, anyway. Okay, well, I guess I can't grab that. Okay, let's check this tree here. Some wood. Yeah, that's so much better than when I logged in the first time and I'm sitting there beating that crap up and I went through the settings and I was like, oh, cool. I mean, just for the sake of just recording too, it makes it just a little bit quicker. And like I said, you're still doing the work. It's not like you're cheating. It's not like you're, one-shotting it like it make it sound. It's just a little more, I don't know, or a little less mundane, I guess, of a task. I don't know how long this axe works or lasts, or I'm assuming it's a starter one, so probably not terribly long, right? I don't know. Haven't played it long enough to find out. So how y'all doing out there in gaming land? Doing good? Life's treating you okay? And I decided to name the channel Uncle Byron Gaming because I'm an older gent and I have life advice I could share during recordings, you know. And one thing I have learned getting older is life as you know it's not as you know it, ever. And what I mean is it can change dramatically, quickly. So, you know. All right. I really, honest to God, have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just running along, you know, grabbing stuff, I guess. Now down here, can you drink this water? Because every time I try it, it tells me I can't drink salt water. Oh, let me drink it. All right. So is this probably somewhere I should set up for now or something? I know I beat a little hole in the side of the mountain before. I wasn't very good at it, but I don't know. Let's do that, I guess. Let's get like a little. It's kind of weird, like I said, beating up stone with an axe, but you know, something I gotta deal with, I guess. This is kind of like almost kind of feels like Minecraft meets Valheim or something. I don't know. Feels weird. What was that? Was that stone? Didn't it look like there was something different there, like coal or something? Because it looked like, see? Oh, there's coal. Okay. Okay, there's coal. Assuming it's for maybe crafting and fuel or I don't know. That's what it's usually for, right? The only thing I haven't figured out is there's got to be a way to make a light. Torches or something. I don't know. I set that bench down. I didn't really get a chance to flip through it too much. I just wanted to balance my settings in the game and basically hop in. But I'm a settings kind of guy. When I get a new game, I like to thoroughly go through all the settings for the game and see what there is. Check my controls, check my hotkeys, see if, you know, something needs to be changed. I don't like having to use F. I will say that. You know, I know they got inventories on tab, right? You got E is for crafting. And then you got F, which I know earlier this picks up. And also you can, if you hold it down on like that little bench I had, I could hold it down and move it or pick it up. So that was kind of cool. Then we got J, which is your, you know, tells you your first steps. If you want to go in here and check this, you can, you know, see how to craft things, I guess. And so there's this. That's kind of neat. I haven't figured the map thing out yet. It says there's a hotkey for it, but I'm not seeing a map, so I don't know if I gotta somehow open it up or find it or make it or what. So we'll find out soon, I guess. And there's got to be a way to navigate around, right? Let's see, what else is there? Not really a whole lot popping up anywhere, really. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, look at that. You hit Y and you get like a zoom. That's kind of neat. Don't mind me. Small things, people, you know. All right, so what should I do? I think it's just get that bench thing I made, that workbench thing. I'll get that going. I guess just throw one of them down and see what it does. I'm not going to dig all this out just for that coal right now, I don't think. I don't want to be able to move in here. Don't mind me if I have to clear my throat or cough, guys. I've been getting over RSV, and it took 6 months. So I'm dealing with that. Okay, well, Let's see. E. Primitive workbench. I have plenty of that. Okay, what do we got? Got some new things here. So I guess I got to put this bench down before I can do that other one. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's see. Rotate. Oh, what about the arrow keys? Yeah, it seems to be working. Okay. Well, I don't think it needs to be pretty. I'll just do that for now, I guess. This one needs iron, so I need to smelt iron. That I do know from before. Okay, so we'll make one of these. Put it down, I guess. It's kind of weird. That interface is kind of strange, but not terrible. I know you put fuel in here. I think yeah, nothing goes here. Oh, okay. I think I figured it out. All right. Okay, I gotta like click there and I guess hold it down. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. That's it, I guess. It says 100%. So what do we just turn it on? F. Okay. All right. Let's just let it sit there and do its thing, I guess. Because I'm going to need that iron to make this workbench, I guess. Okay, we got spear, sticks. Where do I see those? I think it was general, yeah. So I got to make lumber. I don't know. I guess this is our weapon or bow. Primitive knife, not very effective. It serves as a basic melee weapon. It is also required for tanning. So I guess this knife will be used for collecting probably hides or resources off animals, more than likely. Did I make one of these already? I don't know. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, and it says down there, there's a little temperature thing. You see it? Oh, is it because I'm standing near that thing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so there's like heat and cold. And obviously the fork and knife would be food, and I'm assuming the one to the right would be water, which I can drink this, which is kind of neat. So there must be a way to store water, right? I mean, if you want to bring it with you, like some sort of satchel or I don't know, something. Put it in canister, coconut shell. I don't know. Okay, so you eat these things. Okay. Hold the left button, I guess. Yeah. Am I eating it or is it? Oh, okay. You tear it up and then it turns into pumpkin slices. I apologize, people. My phone never rings. You know, Uncle Byron has to do some YouTube stuff, and suddenly I'm like the most popular man on the planet or something. And I can't mute it because I have emergency contacts that are, you know, family that are sick and stuff that I have to be available. So if I see the call come through, then I'll have to take it. Kind of sounds disgusting, doesn't it? How do you put this away? H, put it away? Yes, it does. Nice. Sort of like the long dart. See here. Why don't I just sit around? How long does this thing take? Because it still says it's ore. It doesn't. I assume it's gonna. I mean, they're square slots, right? So it's gonna like smelt it down, and you grab it out or something. Oh, this is weird. Okay. Just keep that full of fuel. I cannot tell you how many times I've played survival games, and there's always been furnaces. You always throw crap in on the left, you know. I like the look of it. I don't know how old this game is. I really don't know a whole lot about it. I saw it pop up in my my Steam promotional window, and I just was like, hey, you know, that looks kind of neat. I had some pretty decent reviews. I know there's some YouTubers covering it. I saw, I think it was Cage848 was doing it, and another guy that I followed, Tatman. I saw he was playing this, so I said, "I'll give it a whirl." I like the way that wildlife looks in this game. I mean, that's pretty nice. I like that. Okay, definitely getting brighter red. That's a good sign, I guess. So this game is available on Steam in case you want to pick it up. I'm no way sponsored or endorsed. I'm a brand new channel. I'm just covering this and giving people my opinion on it, really. I like the music. I like the feel of it. I don't know. We'll find out as we go. You know, you can't really judge a game this early on. You got to kind of, you know, get all the nuances of what there is, what there isn't, what's done, what's not done, because it is early access. So I'm assuming at this point they're probably trying to gather community opinion to improve on it, which is smart. More developers should do that. I've seen some great games just ruined by bad dev ideas. You know, devs are great. You know, they make games, but yet they're not. You know, at the end of the day, you can't say, hey, your opinion's the only right one. You got to kind of talk to your community and listen to them. Not just talk to them, but listen to them and apply their ideas to your game. That's what makes games great. For example, Valheim. I mean, they got like just flooded with gamer, and that game caught on like fast. I couldn't believe it when I got it. I was like, just watching the sales of that game. So what do I got to do? I can't grab it. I guess I got to shut it off or something. Okay, that makes sense. Probably so it can cool down. I'm assuming you don't throw buckets of water or something at it. I don't know. Now it's cooling down. Okay. Okay, now I can grab it using the F key. Whoops. That's kind of wonky. We grabbed it, ored out, you bastard. All right, I got it. I got it, man. Yeah, it's a little wonky. I don't know how much fuel this thing uses. I just keep it full, I guess. So what do I got to make? This thing. So I need more lumber. What's this make for? Okay, so I see torches. Okay, furnishings. Then there's workbenches. Excuse me. So we got doors, wooden cover, whatever that is. Tables, ladders, lighting, fireplace, traps, barriers, cabinets, decorations. See food. They got bread, cookie. There's clothing, but I'm not seeing anything. probably this stuff when you either make or upgrade workbench or whatever, this is probably going to upgrade. You know, what's available like that last time I did it. So that makes sense. So, oh, I didn't make enough. Can you? Oh yeah, you can click right there. Like do something like that. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Skewer. Simple wooden skewer. Place it on a campfire to cook meat. Okay. Guess we'll make a torch. Where is it? Oh, it's down here in my hotbar. Okay. What do we do? Just kind of place it down and light it up with the F key. That's nice. I like that actually. It's very nice, gentle, but adequate kind of ambient lighting. I like it. So many games get lighting wrong, you know. From a dev point of view, I guess that's a pretty hard thing to get right. Okay, like I said, I'm just kind of being a bonehead at the moment, trying to figure this stuff out. Okay, we got it's kind of weird. Okay, so what's this like? Where you save and all that? You can sleep in it. Set your spawn point, but it doesn't look very stable. Okay. Do that, I guess. I guess probably a save point would be a good idea. If you're there if something were to happen to me, I would be completely lost, I guess. Okay, this is kind of weird. Yeah, I really don't care what it looks like right now, I guess. Let's do this. Want to make sure I'm saved at least. Okay, what's it doing? Am I sleeping or? Okay, so I don't. But did it save it or something? I didn't see a message. I wasn't really looking at the whole screen. I'm assuming it did. Because if I hit F again, it doesn't do anything. I got hit escape. Okay. All right. Okay, so we need this workbench. Oh yeah, see, we got more stuff. We got a smelting furnace. The ability to smelt ore is 24 slots. Wow, this one has 60 slots, but look at all the stuff you need. Iron sheets. We probably got to craft those, I assume. Where would you find iron sheets? Would be clothing, would be furnishing. Building, no. Okay, general. I'm not seeing it. Or is it something you gotta craft that thing or something? Oh, okay, look. Okay, here we go, map. A climbing rope, we got decal, poster. You can load an image from your hard drive and place it in the world. Similar to a poster, but adapts to the ground. Ideal if you want to project an image onto an uneven surface. Okay, that's kind of neat. Use it to save your structures and buildings. Well, that's pretty interesting, I guess. A rough representation of the current island. We need paper. However, we get that. Okay, here's a water skin right here. We got a pocket watch, compass, which is more of those iron sheets, a calendar. Tells us, I guess, the season and day. Place to store our water. We got a cooking grate. So we can cook meat, I guess. That's kind of interesting. Got a climbing rope attached to a grappling hook. The hook can be thrown, and once it hits a solid surface, the rope can be used for climbing. Okay, wooden rake. Used to smooth out the ground. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Used to paint surfaces. Oh, wow, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Let's scroll up to the top. Okay, we got... Why is it doing that where it's going to the bottom like that? It's goofy. Okay, we got primitive chest, old chest. I'm assuming these get, bigger in storage size, right? Oh, you can fill this whole barrel with water. Wonder how you do that. Wooden barrel, open. Okay, so this regular wooden barrel, you can store items, it says. Trough, container that can be filled with water. There's signs, there's all kinds of doors. Furniture, seatings, table. Okay, let's try to get back on track here somehow. So I guess I have to make this. I'm assuming that's my next move, right? I'm still not finding these iron sheets. Wonder if the anvil or something has something to do with that. Like when I craft that, because it's a workbench, right? I bet you when I craft this, it will open up how we get these iron sheets. Because I'm not seeing them anywhere. That's fine. Okay, turn this off. We'll go ahead and sleep, I guess. All right, that time it slept and changed it to day. Okay. That's interesting. Guess that's just the right time of day to use it. No light. It's because I got to set a goofy angle. And then it heats it back up on me. I'm sitting here fumbling with the keys because I really don't know how to set up so well yet. Items too hot. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I got 12, so I still need more of those. I think it said, what, 16 for the anvil? Let's look. Let's see. It's under workbenches, right? Yep. So we need 16 iron ingots. I have 12, so... is there any way I can make any of these, where are they? I thought they were furnishings. Yeah, okay, they're up here. Okay, lumber and sticks. I have some of those. There's somewhere to stick some of this stuff. Okay, where do I put this goofy thing? Oh, I guess over here is good. I'm assuming this is just a temporary, just a way to get your feet wet, I guess. Try to keep this wood all together for now. Yeah, so far, I kind of like this. It's interesting. But just like I said, I have no idea what's done or how far along it is because I don't know anything about the history of this game. I've never played it before, so. Right. Stupid phones getting on my nerves. Okay, I gotta get some wood. I guess put it there. It's gotta be in your hand. Okay. Alright, let that do its thing. I don't know how much water you need to drink. I'm assuming if it's bright green, it's good, right? So what do I want to do? Probably don't want to roam too far and go and get myself lost. So I guess by the looks of things that there's a map we got to make and we need paper. So I got to figure out how we get paper. I'm sure once I start opening things up, it should Well, actually, we got that journal, right? Click sticks and stones. No, it's not me. Branches. Yeah, we got that. Crosshairs. Yeah. Crafting. I don't really see anything here for that besides like campfires and bonfires and stuff. First workbench. Yep. Expand the workbenches. Okay. Getting wood. We've done that. First workbench. We did that. First shelter. We made that thing. Okay. Getting ores. Including more advanced workbenches, you will need iron. Iron is found on the surface and underground. On the surface, for example, you will find iron boulders. While underground, there are various veins of ores. Okay. The easiest way to find ores is to explore caves, but you'll need a source of light for this. Either crafted torches or standing torches at the primitive workbench, which can then be placed in the world. Of course, you can also find ores by digging, but this can be more time consuming. Always keep in mind that the entire world is destructible. Well, that's pretty neat, I guess. Okay, it's just talking about the fuel, which we figured out is pretty easy. Okay, here we go. Yarn, cloth, and paper. Once you have enough iron ingots, you can craft the regular workbench, which enables you to access many more crafting recipes. At some point, you might need some cloth or ropes, which require yarn that is made from wool, cotton, or fibers, and requires a spinning wheel. To get yarn, look at the thread reel while holding wool, cotton, or fibers in your hand, and hold mouse right. Another special crafting station is the grinder, used for crush certain resources. For example, you can turn coal or sulfur into powders, stone into gravel, or wheat into flour. You can also turn cloth into rags, which are used for paper creation at the paper press. Okay, so this is going to be a process, it looks like. So I need fibers and or, I guess, what? Wool? Is that what it said? Yeah, I think it's a wool. It said wool, right? You can also turn cloth into rags. Okay, so yeah, cloth or ropes require yarn that's made from wool. So we need wool, cotton, or fiber. And then we use this spinning wheel to create it. So we got some things to do. So this obviously is going to have to be a lot bigger, huh? Because I don't think I'm fitting all this stuff in here. But that's been a pretty good first look at the game, I think. You know, jumping into it, kind of barely any knowledge. Doesn't seem that hard. I did familiarize myself earlier, like with this interface and stuff like that, just so I could have a basic idea what the hell I was doing when I got in here. But it doesn't seem too, too overly complicated. I like the fact that it's got that journal. Because there's so many games I've played over the years that were just ruined because there was like no direction. It's like you log into the game, you make a world, and it's like, what the hell am I doing, And the game doesn't do anything to help aid you in that. It's like you got to somehow mysteriously know these things. It's just sometimes it can be frustrating. For me, anyway. Not speaking for everybody, of course, but. Okay, I know we're going to need iron, so I'll just keep putting what I got on here. I guess I'm going to have to go looking for more of this stuff. Okay, how's it? Oh, you can hold down the right. Just kind of. I was clicking it in there before like an idiot. Now I feel stupid. That's all right. Okay, well, with that said, this has been kind of fun. So, Rising World, you can get this on Steam. I don't know if it's available on other platforms, but it's available on Steam. And I appreciate everyone stopping by. Please like, comment, or subscribe if you have any tips or hints or anything like that for me. I certainly could use them with this one because I certainly have no clue what I'm doing. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, guys.